Yo, what's to it? Top of the morning. So in this video, I'm gonna be showing you guys how to file a CFPB complaint with the Consumer Finance Protection Bureau. Um, for the most part, I've been getting a lot of questions on where to even start to file your disputes to remove negative items on your credit report. And so when you hear all the credit repair companies talking about doing a credit sweep, well, this is where they're going to get those sweeps done um, uh, expeditiously or quick, rapid credit repair. So when you go to the CFPB website, cfpb.gov. You create you an account, and once you create you an account, you're gonna go to submit a complaint. And when you get to submit a complaint, it'll bring you to this page. And so, this is absolutely necessary to know um, when filing your disputes with the CFPB. If people don't know who the CFPB are, they basically they put belt to ass to all data furnishers, credit repair companies, credit bureaus, anybody that collects personal information, apps and applications that you put in, your personal information. These people basically regulate and make sure that these people are doing what they're supposed to be doing. So uh, let's hop right into it. Uh, so I'm doing a credit sweep on a client's credit report. I want to get a bunch of items removed from their credit report fast. And so the first thing you're going to do once you go to submit a complaint, it'll bring you to this page. You're going to click credit report and other personal consumer reports. Scroll down. You're going to click credit reporting. Go to the next page. What type of problem are you having? Incorrect information on your credit report. Scroll down. Information belongs to somebody else. And this particular sweep that I'm doing an identity theft claim. So, you know, do what you please, but nothing in credit repair is moral. The credit bureaus and other institutions, they're not practicing good ethics. So we're gonna fight fire with fire. Uh, Moving along, have you tried to fix this problem with the company? Yes. Did you request information from the company? Yes. Did the company provide this information? No. Next. Now, what happened? They want you to give a personal statement. In my last video, I showed you guys how to file an FTC report, and I showed you guys exactly what to put in the personal statement box on the FTC report. You're gonna take that same information and you're gonna put it here. So give me a second while I pull that up. And on the FTC .gov site or identitytheft.gov, you have to manually type in the personal statement box. But here on the CFPB's website, you could just copy and paste. And I just like to make it look a little neat. I always go on the line the accounts up, right? Do you want to publish this? Uh, that could potentially publish on this on a public website. I normally don't. But if you know you want to help somebody else, you know, uh, with filing their disputes, you can. Me personally, I don't click that box. All right, what would be a fair resolution to the issue? Remove all accounts deemed fraudulent from my credit report immediately. So there, so you're gonna scroll down. Now you're gonna add your documents. In this particular part, I add a ID, social. a copy of a utility bill showing proof of address. Let's just say if you got multiple addresses on your credit report, or you move to a new location or whatever, and you don't have that address reporting on your credit report, it's necessary to attach a utility bill. So keep that in mind. I also upload the FTC report, like I showed you guys on the previous video. So that's going to be absolutely necessary in your identity theft claim to upload that FTC report. I also personally attach an affidavit, an identity theft affidavit, which the FTC report is for that. But I like to upload my own affidavit that I use ChatGPT with to generate for me, and I got that document notarized as well. And that having your documents notarized, that'll absolutely strengthen your dispute. So keep that in mind as well. And for the most part, it's so many different ways to dispute items off of your credit reports with the credit bureaus. Me personally, I like to bypass going straight to the credit bureaus, and I go straight to the CFPB. So here I'm gonna upload my documents. And it's important to upload these documents because the bureaus, they like to stall you out. If they feel like your ID isn't like basically make sure that all four corners are visible on all of your documents. And the images is not blurry because they'll wait 30 days and then send you a letter, which is a stall letter saying that they couldn't verify your identity. So it's absolutely important to make sure your images are clear, all four corners are visible, and everything on your documentation is legible. Um, yeah, and next step. So you're gonna get to this page, company name. So another tip. So one thing I learned with dealing with the credit bureaus, there is more than one department when you're filing a complaint on the company. And as soon as you type in TransUnion, they just say we're gonna go to them first, right? TransUnion Union Consumer Solutions, Interactive, TransUnion Legal, TransUnion Legal Department, and all of these companies, I mean, all of these branches of TransUnion, like one hand doesn't know who watches the other. So you could file a dispute with Consumer Solutions, and they might verify that the accounts belong to you. But then you might go to TransUnion and they might wipe them off, saying that they found your claim to be accepted. They accepted your claim for identity theft or whatever dispute method that you used, right? And the reason being so is this is to avoid internal um illegal activity. I'm gonna just put it like that. So one company, one branch of the company don't know what the other one's doing, and this is to protect TransUnion and protect um their company from employees and their company from doing like underhanded shit. So that's something that to keep in mind. But for this here, I'm gonna go to uh, I'm gonna go to TransUnion Consumer Dispute Center, right? Make sure you click these three boxes because you also want for them to be able to identify you for this client. Her birthday. I'm gonna pause it while I'm putting this information in and be right back. Okay, so now we got the name or last four of the social and the birth date in that box. This is another important note, right? So, do you want to complain about another company? No. And the reason why I say no, because I'm going to all three bureaus. I'm going to TransUnion, I'm going to Equifax, I'm filing a complaint on Experian as well, right? All three of these different credit bureaus are competitors. I don't want to help none of them with their investigation because TransUnion, let's just say they might remove items from the report, right? And then Experian comes back, it's accurate or verified as accurate, right? So we know that somebody didn't do a proper investigation because if TransUnion found that my claim to be valid and they removed the items and Equifax is continuing to report that information, now that's another weapon that you can add to your arsenal because all the three of your reports need to be aligned accurately across all three bureaus. For the most part, it's a violation of FCRA or consumer law. So I'm not gonna aid and abet one bureau in their investigation against the other. So if TransUnion might or if TransUnion remove items from my credit report, but then Equifax and Experian are still reporting it, like like I say, that's something I could use to my arsenal. And I'll come back with a dispute letter saying that, well, TransUnion did a thorough investigation and found out and came to a conclusion that the items didn't belong to me. How are y'all still reporting it? So that's another weapon, like I said, to add to your arsenal. So I'm not ever filing one dispute with the CFPB and for all three bureaus at one time. I come back and I do three different disputes back to back to back. So the first one we doing is TransUnion. I'm gonna come and submit another complaint right after this to Equifax, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna do Experian. Um, oh, another note, I want to go back, right? Remember with Equifax and Experian, you want to make sure that, like I say, if it comes back verified, it's accurate. It's about persistence. You're gonna go to another department because, like I said, one department might find the you being accountable for those accounts for that debt, but another department might not. They'll remove it. So, like I said, one hand doesn't know what watches the other internally within amongst their different departments. And like I said, with this particular process right here, you don't want to file one dispute with all three bureaus. You want to keep it separate. So TransUnion first, come back, submit a complaint with Equifax, then come to Experian if I got all of those right. So next step. So like I was telling you, there's different departments. I'm going to Equifax legal department. I have documentation notarized and things of that nature, and I want them to get right on top of it. So yeah, I'm going to these guys first. So bear with me one second. I don't want to scroll down and show personal information. And once you get to the next page, like I say, you want to let's see. Once you get down to this page, basically double checking all of your personal information, making sure that's accurate. You want to click these two boxes and submit your complaint. Excuse me. Now your complaint is successfully submitted, and that's basically the end of this video. I hope this shit was informative, and I hope you guys continue to tap in, join Rich from Nothing community, Rich from Nothing University, and like I say, appreciate y'all for tapping in.